Welcome to the Shelf.
Welcome to the Shelf.
I'm Jeffrey Maradiaga, and this is co-host
Saul Espino.
Yes. In this video podcast, we're going to be going over movies and short films that relate to horror because we ourselves are horror student filmmakers. But in this episode one, we're going to be interviewing each other so you guys could get to know us a little better. And we're going to start by interviewing Saul Espino. So, what's your name?
Saul Espino Garcia.
Okay.
That is my full
I
name.
did not know Garcia.
Yeah. I am a college student that is about to change colleges and careers to start his professional career in filmmaking.
So how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Okay. Do you have a job?
I do. I work as a director of photography in this company called Minority Arts and Media that is run by this production company called Gainerland Productions.
Awesome. All right. What's a random fact about you?
That I used to be an athlete.
Tell us the history of that.
I did taekwondo for 10 years. When I was 11, I became a international champion in Dominican Republic. And then I moved here. I took a little bit of a break from big tournaments. Then I became state champion, national champion. And then I did another international tournament.
Did you win?
Yes.
Undefeated.
Undefeated. It's been 6 years.
Rank your list of hobbies from favorite to least.
Yeah, sure. Taekwondo, that is now a hobby.
Okay.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Then cooking, video games, watching movies and stuff, and then writing.
What's your favorite movie or TV series and why?
Well, movies, it's Baby Driver.
Okay.
By far.
Why?
I love the movie. You have to watch it to
I-
understand why I love it so much.
Yeah, I have to watch it. I haven't watched it.
Yes.
TV
It's all about music too.
It's a musical?
It's not a musical.
How about TV series?
You in Netflix.
I want to make
No,
that joke
not
again.
you.
Okay, not me.
Not you.
Okay.
The series You in
Series,
Netflix.
Okay. What project that you've worked on are you most proud of?
No Trust. It
No
has to
Trust.
be. It has to be. It's not on the YouTube channel
It's not on the
because
YouTube
it's
channel.
horrible.
It's bad.
It's bad, but it's the most proud because we had a terrible start with that one.
Yeah.
We had a week to film. We filmed the entire beginning scene, and then we just lost that footage.
Right.
With that terrible start and the problems that we had with the actors that didn't have enough time. So basically, we had a week to film a short film, and we were filming 1 to 2 hours per day. And the last day, we had to stay up like super late to be able to have something.
Yeah. It wasn't the greatest, but
It
we
was.
pushed through. And
Exactly.
We
And-
finished.
And that's the most proud of.
Yeah. We also got top honors on that one in
We did.
a New Jersey competition, or I don't think it was a competition. It was just
It was Teen Arts.
it was teen art. What inspires you to pursue filmmaking?
Well, I like making films since I was in sophomore year. I took a class, and that I had to take it next year because I fell in love with it.
Yeah.
But I wasn't able to pursue it because I was in Taekwondo, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was doing staff work, right? And that took a lot of my time.
Right. Okay. When working on a film, what role do you like to be in?
Director, 100%.
Why?
Because I'm usually, for our films, I'm usually the one that write the stories and write the script
Yeah.
and everything. And I have like a vision of what the film looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to just bring that to life the closest I can.
Okay. So it's all about just sticking to the vision you had in your mind.
Exactly, yes.
Awesome. All right. So, do you believe in improvising, or do you like to strictly follow a plan?
Oh, well, improvising, I think it's great, right? If it works, it works. If not, well, you cannot make it work magically. But it depends on the film a lot, right?
It does.
Because if you have a film that you're making for fun and it's not well developed, then yes, improvising is a big part of that film.
Right. Yeah.
But for example, we have this project coming up, the Basement Films.
Basement films. Well, It's more of a mini series,
Mini series, yes.
but we'll go over that in another episode. What goals do you have for yourself?
For myself, oh, that's a good one. Well, graduate college without having to take another job. Like this will be my job,
Mm-hmm.
and an Academy Award in
Academy Award. Yeah,
hopefully 2028, 2027 to 2028.
we're coming for you, Academy Award. We do want to enter a lot of film festivals to get awards and just to have more recognition in our career.
That's true.
Okay. That's it for you. We got to know you a little better.
Now it's time for me to interview you about your life and stuff.
Yeah. I dream about being interviewed. I just saw something.
About what?
I just saw something.
You're schizophrenic. Okay, so what's something that most people don't know about you?
I'm very self-critical.
I have seen that, yes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people know that actually.
Yeah.
Hit me.
If you have to describe your personality in 3 words,
Okay.
then what words would that be?
Mexican. Talented. And
And what?
I don't know. You give me a list of what.
I'm not gonna give you. This is your question.
Salad.
Salad.
There we go. That's
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
it. Next question.
What's one hobby that you have that might surprise people?
I like to sew plushies.
Alright.
I try, but it doesn't really come out. It is a hobby. It doesn't mean I do it well, but I like creating. That's my whole thing, right? I love creating own things, like custom. Anything that's custom, I just love.
Do you have a favorite book, TV show, or movie that like shaped you into what you are today?
A book.
Book.
Honestly, no. I think books. I just like photography books, like Saul Leiter.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but he has some amazing photography books. And I'm actually starting photography myself, some street photography. There are some pictures. For TV series, I don't really watch many TV series. Yeah, there they are. They're still going.
Yeah, no,
God.
it's still are, yeah.
Okay, you can stop now. But movie for sure, Jurassic Park. I think that's what started the
Everything?
wanting to be a movie director.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next question.
If you could have a guest here,
Mm-hmm.
who would that be?
Chris Pratt. I mean, Gordon Ramsay would be cool.
Absolutely.
Just
I
him.
would love to have Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, not like he cooks, but I don't. I just want him yelling at me.
If you could switch life with someone for a day, who would that be?
Steven Spielberg.
What would you do in Steven Spielberg's body?
So if I have his body,
You have
I'm
his
in
body.
his place.
You are.
I go to all his equipment, right? I set it up in a truck. I write it to my address.
You send it here.
And yeah, it's a genius idea, isn't it?
That might be a crime of some sort. What is a hobby that you have where you don't get to talk about it enough?
I write poems.
Okay.
Not as good as your poems.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah, but I do like writing poetry.
Last question.
Yay!
What has been the most rewarding thing about filmmaking?
So after making Mirrored, we sent it to that one film competition, the New Jersey High School competition.
Yes.
I'll put a video up there. We'll also link it in the description. When they announced our award, we went up there. I acted very nonchalant about the whole situation, but
Yeah, my heart was racing.
yeah,
too.
my heart was racing.
What they call this the second time.
Yeah, no, even the first time, it's just like being up there. I think that's the most attention I've ever received. So I myself am introverted, but it's a different type of attention because they're seeing your work. You know, it's not attention about something you do or something you say, it's something you make, you know. I love creating stuff, as I said. So when people just they're looking at what you created, and some people were clapping, mostly people from our school.
Yes.
But I think that was great, just getting a little recognition.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm gonna tell my perspective on that occasion.
Mm-hmm.
We got there, we took like the classes, we sit down on the auditorium.
Yeah.
And then they were passing the top 25. And we were waiting to see if ours was there.
Yeah, because some schools didn't even make it in.
Exactly. Or own.
Yeah, we were surprised about that.
Yes, exactly. Or own classmates.
Yeah.
They did not make it.
They had good films.
And they had good films.
Yeah. If anything, yeah.
But it was a relief to see ours up there.
It was frightening.
Yeah. And then they called us for the best sound design.
Best sound design.
And it was, my heart was racing.
I was glad to have received the award, but if I'm being honest, I wanted best horror.
Yes.
Because they're just, I just felt like, oh, you're just saying the sound design, okay, whatever. But then we got called up for second best drama.
Yes.
And I think that's a bit better.
That was. Yeah,
but I'm grateful for all of the awards.
I did not expect to be called out a second time.
Yeah, I didn't expect to be called at all. I was ready to just leave disappointed.
It is on YouTube. It's the mirrored one.
It's mirrored. We'll put it up here too. I just really have a problem with the ending.
Yes.
I made that. I'm responsible for the ending.
We're thinking about using Blender to make it better. Mirror.
I just saw it again.
Yeah, maybe we can make a video later on.
Making of the ending.
Like making of the ending.
Yeah.
We are both learning Blender right now.
Yeah, we're both learning Blender. We're gonna use it a lot in our upcoming film, the shrimp film.
The shrimp film. That's gonna be a funny one.
It's hopefully. I just think it's interesting. We'll talk about that in another episode. We are looking for actors, maybe. If anyone's willing to act.
We need 3 actors?
Yeah, or more. Let us know. Maybe we could figure it out. We're gonna be filming in his house, which is where we're filming this.
Currently,
we're broke, so
we are. That is a big thing. We are broke. As you can see, the equipment in this room was not cheap.
Yeah, and we don't have that much equipment. We're lighting him with a lamp. How we met?
Oh, that's a great story.
Stormy night.
Okay, no, it was
pleasant day.
Present day.
A pleasant, not present.
Present day.
Pleasant.
I'm dyslexic.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Yes.
Wait, no, I'm reading that wrong. It was a present, average, basic day. Our teacher, Mr. Gonzalez.
Shout out to Mr. G.
We were doing an assignment where we had to film a little short film in the span of a class period.
Yes.
And, we did it in groups. He was in a different group. I was in my own individual group.
Yeah.
But you had very tasteful transitions.
Yes.
Which is what caught my eye, and my little competitive side was speaking to me.
There was, and I remember this. There was this perfect cut when I did behind a pole that you could not see that it was not one take.
Yeah, very good. Very good, Saul.
and Mr. G thought with us working together would be a good idea.
Yeah, so he paired us up.
And he paired us up.
And we made Red Hall. It's also not up on YouTube because that's very early work.
Yes, that is really early work. And we had... it's... Yeah. Nah.
We had Kevin. Kevin is a very interesting entity.
Absolutely, because he is a theater kid. He's an actor. But he was not really good in Red Hall.
Just in that film. I'm sure.
Just in that film. I'm sure Kevin is a good actor.
In his plays.
His plays, but just in front of the camera, he was not as good.
Yeah.
That's why from now on, whenever we talk about a bad acting,
we're gonna call him a Kevin.
We're gonna call him a Kevin.
And no hate, we all appreciate.
We love Kevin. It's just like that. Just Red Hall wasn't his type of films.
We'll bring him back for a film, hopefully.
Absolutely.
But yeah, Kevin,
maybe even as a guest, you guys can meet Kevin.
That's how we met. We worked on that one. Mirrored was the last one we worked on together.
Yes, that was on me.
But yeah, I worked on Stay, which is this thing, and then I did Gravity, this thing. I'm proud of Gravity. I couldn't have done Gravity without Carolyn.
It's great.
Carolyn was a big help. But yeah, good luck to our editor.
Good luck.
Good luck to our editor. Yeah, but episode 2 is probably gonna be us trying to start on the type of content we want to make.
Yes, absolutely.
Because our content is gonna be like reviewing short films and movies.
We are going crazy.
Final thoughts. I don't have any ever. We haven't been recording this whole time.
We have. I can see it from here. Movies. Come on. Pick it up.
So we do have some ideas for content, I think. And
No,
we
I
saw
like
it
it.
again. So I wanted to talk about what content we wish to make here. Well, as of now, we're trying to stay basic. We want to review good and bad films and movies about horror. He would talk about the writing of it. I would talk about more of the visual effects and the camera work, which I don't know much about, and I don't think I have the right to be critiquing other people.
Mhm.
But it's something I do like to do. So I like talking.
It's okay.
Also, I wanted to buy like bad cameras from like Five Below or AliExpress, and just get them here, like a $5 camera, review it, and try to make a film with it. I think that would be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
Other than that, we could do like a little cooking
A cooking show, yeah.
a cooking episode. Like every episode could be different for all I care. If you guys have any episode ideas or content ideas, just let us know. You could email us. You could send us a DM in the Shelf Instagram.
It's here.
That's
Right
here, or you could just comment it. But yeah, we will listen. Look at my shoes. Genuinely, if you guys want to tell us anything, we will listen because we actually care about people. But on that note, I want to thank you for looking at this and watching
Absolutely,
this.
yes.
Thank you for staying if you did, if you're sleeping well. At
I
least
know
at least
this-
you clicked.
I know this is a long one, and the people that actually go through it, that we appreciate it so much.
Yeah. So thank you for watching this. Hopefully my hallucinations were entertaining.
Yes.
Just to emphasize, this is the Shelf podcast. The Shelf
That's true.
is the name of our movie studio, which we are starting up from scratch. But the Shelf Studios will be big at some point.
We hope so.
We hope so. Stay tuned for the next episode. We hope to be entertaining for you guys.
Goodbye.
Tell us anything. Wait, tell us anything.
Bye.
We will listen. Goodbye. Wait, goodbye.